During my college days, I hosted a wild end-of-semester bash at my place. Midway through, I felt a sudden urge to puke. With both bathrooms occupied, I had no choice but to dash outside and hurl into the shrubs. After emptying my stomach, I glanced up and noticed my neighbor's window ajar, which struck me as odd since he was at the party and lived by himself. Curious, I crept closer and spotted a stranger with a duffel bag, cramming in every valuable item he could grab. It took a second to process, but once it clicked, I bolted back inside, shouting to everyone that someone was looting the house next door. A couple of girls dialed the cops, but the guys were already too hyped to wait. Some grabbed brooms, one even snagged a roll of duct tape, and they all charged over to the neighbor's place. The thief saw them coming, freaked out, and tried to escape through the same window. Too late. The pack of tipsy guys tackled him to the ground, swinging their brooms. The poor guy just curled up, scared, witless. When more friends spilled outside, the duct tape dude saw the chaos and started binding the thief's straps and ankles. I'm not sure why the burglar didn't fight back, but after someone hauled out a massive garbage bag, we stuffed his whole body inside, leaving only his head poking out. He looked like a gift-wrapped mummy as we used up the entire roll of tape. He just sat there, begging us to release him, promising he'd never return. The police were still nowhere in sight, and one buddy suggested grabbing more stuff to secure him with. By now, he resembled a human cocoon, but a few guys ran to the dollar store for rubber bands. 10 minutes later, they returned empty-handed on bands, but with a long rope instead. I didn't want anyone getting hurt, so I went inside to check on the others and find out when the cops would arrive. 5 minutes later, I stepped back out and saw they'd somehow hoisted him upside down, tied to a street lamp, dangling like a piñata. Everyone was still plastered, and with the cops' response, time dragging on, we dragged our speakers outside and kept the party going around the trussed-up thief. Someone even jokingly offered him a beer, but he couldn't drink it hanging upside down. A few neighbors poked their heads out to complain about the noise, but once we explained who the guy was, they cracked up and thanked us for nabbing a crook. When the police finally rolled up, they tried to keep a straight face, but we could tell they were amused. They'd been hunting this guy for ages and couldn't believe this was how they nabbed him. They didn't get upset since we were just 18 and hadn't harmed him. The best part? They cut him down, loaded him into their cruiser, still wrapped in his cocoon costume, and just drove off like it was no big deal.